think we're live streaming.
Yes. 30. Hey, talk to us. We have lighting.
Not much of it.
All right, y'all guys, ask questions. Let's see. Comments.
I don't know how to do this, man.
Yes. Yay! Hi, Carrie Sterling. What's going on?
Hey.
Hi,
hey,
Jensen.
Hi.
Jada Dibble. What about Jared? Oh my God. Hi. Hi, Sky. So they're all on it. OMG hello. Hi. OMG hello to you too, Vanessa. Hi.
You've done this before.
This is my fourth Facebook Live video. I love you too, Amber Mordo. Paul Lell. Hi.
Yeah, you guys rock.
Did y'all watch the episode? Please, did y'all see? What did y'all think? We loved it. We watched it. We had the day off for Remembrance Day here in Canada and Veterans Day in America. God bless them. So we all had a chance to watch. What was your favorite part of the episode? Shay Martin, my favorite part of the episode was the music cue at the very end. After we had the whole scene with Jensen and Misha and me, and then Sam walks away and we get to see the cage and how...
Oh my God, you talk a lot.
Let me talk.
Well, why are you talking so much?
Quit yelling at me.
Okay.
And then the music cue, She'll Be a Woman Soon, was pretty awesome. So...
Yeah, that was awesome.
So 6,300 people are with us right now. So they're all watching live. Hi, guys.
Hi.
We have like the scary mood lighting. Man, we're getting old.
You're old.
Your face is old. I'm totally on episode... Oh, Kelsey, you're behind?
Yes, we're having a seance.
Yes.
We're having a seance, and we're bringing new entities into our world.
Yeah.
Enjoy.
7-1.
Hi.
This is pretty cool. Hi, guys.
I love the episode. What do you the storyline?
Karen Reed, how do you feel the storyline so far?
It's good. It's nice. It's fun. Thanks.
Andrea Powell. Oh, I can't read Lily Lee. Andrea.
This is crazy. I've never done this before.
That's wild.
It's scary.
That's cool.
Okay.
I see. Is that poop emojis?
Yeah, those are poops.
Natalie Forte.
Poops
Are those
smiley
poop,
faces?
Are those poop emojis and the smiley faces? Are you pooping?
Amanda Rio, happy birthday, I guess.
I love you both. Okay, Jen Jones. Thank you. That's.
Thanks, Jen. That's
take
nice.
that.
You guys are awesome. Thanks, Sarah.
Once we get to 10,000, we're cashing out.
Demons.
Let's see. I love you both.
Yeah, we're
so
summoning
much.
those demons. That's what we're doing.
Well,
That's what
Jesse
we do.
Keever, thank you. Hey, from Sydney. Yeah.
I don't know what's happening right
So what's happening is you are live with 9,000 people.
now. Okay,
Even
that's disturbing.
Yeah. That was a great episode. Hey, Guy French.
This is a great episode.
We love you back. It was a great episode. We
Episode
are
from Brazil. Hey, obrigado. Hi.
Maravilloso. I've seen every episode. Heather Lynn, thank you. I have not seen every episode, so don't ruin it for me.
Celine, you guys are great. Good.
Ruth Lewis, demons.
Demons. Ah.
I'm gonna have some water.
You should have some water.
All right, Jensen, your turn.
There was a time, way back. No, this is awesome. You guys, just for showing up and being a part of this and being a part of what we do. It's magical. On Remembrance Day, on Veterans Day, there's a lot of people that fought for us to be able to provide art like this, and that's that's kind of cool. I like that.
Yeah.
I like that. And you guys are awesome showing up,
Yeah.
doing your thing. Thank you. Oh wow, Tara, you just wrote a whole lot of things.
Tara Venegro.
Yeah, Tara wrote a whole
You
lot
guys
of
never
things.
fail to leave us wanting more.
Oh.
I love you guys so much. Wednesday is my favorite night. It's our favorite night too. Thank you. See you on Netflix. We are going to sleep because we work tomorrow. Love you all. Always keep fighting. Go Supernatural Family.
We already have a strange
just changed the name.
guy. Yeah, so for those who haven't seen it, cover your ears. But we had the day off. It was Veterans Day here and Remembrance Day in Canada. And so one of our few short days off, we were both in Vancouver, sans wives and kids, and we were like, let's watch the show together. And I'm glad we did. It was actually, I think, we texted John Showalter, the director, and we were like, that's possibly our favorite, like, supernatural episode.
It was really good.
That's just supernatural style in a long time.
Yeah, I really like it.
Yeah.
Maybe the Scotch talking, but what?
The champagne. Or the
Brandon, stop it.
or the wine. Or the steak.
What?
What?
Who? Yeah, I mean, you're saying that not everybody's the same fitness level, but if there's a goal, there's a something that drives you to get into shape. I know he and I certainly did. I was nervous as hell thinking about the race. And so he and I started working out pretty heavily. I got in like better shape than I had been in a while just for that race. And I remember thinking like, wow, I should have an incentive like this all the time. But I don't now. but no, it was a lot of fun, and that would be good.
I love to cook. I think cook is really just like grilling a steak. I'm so disappointed. I have people in my apartment.
You don't cook.
I don't do anything. I mean, when do we have time to cook?
I cook almost every day.
I don't, because I'm usually filming. Wednesday we had a day off, and I had some people come into my apartment, and I was like, oh, I should make sure I have something in the fridge. And I realized I don't have anything in the fridge, because if you're gonna cook, you want to cook with fresh ingredients, but if you're spending one night a month in an apartment, then you're like, I'm not gonna buy a bunch of basil and blah, 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 and then get there and go like, oh, I gotta throw it away, because I'm not wasteful.
I have the caterers box up a little take-home thing, and I get home and I chop it all up.
That's not cooking.
And
That's
yes, it is. There is a pan with fire underneath it. That is cooking. And I do this probably 3 nights a week. So they'll box up a little chicken, some rice and veggies and stuff like that. And I'll go home and I'll do a little stir fry, and then top it off with a little sriracha.
I rarely eat at home. I usually, the pictures or the Misha thing we're talking about, I eat so much, I think, on set, that when I go home to either see my family or sleep. Like I don't get around to eating when I'm home. It's kind of been an unfortunate,
But I do. Don't worry.
You're in season 6? Be patient with us next season.
Oh, God, no kidding.
Weather the storm.
That's honest though.
That is honest.
7's a rough patch, but there are some really freaking good episodes.
Yeah.
So it's
Thank you.
yeah, it's a funny sort of juxtaposition. Some interesting and some awful.
Yeah, and then 8 takes another turn.
Man, what can you say to prepare somebody for?
Eight is emotional.
Buckle up.
Thank you so much.
It's worth it.
I love you guys.
Love you back. Congratulations. I'm gonna find this. My family's in Dallas right now. They went to go see their family, and I got a picture today of the boys wrestling, and they're at the Dallas Zoo. So looking at a cheetah, and Tom is either molesting his brother or comforting his brother. I'll choose the former. No, I'll choose the latter. Yeah, they just got their first. Well, Shep got his first real haircut. Yeah, and there's this picture. I have a picture of him kind of getting a haircut. Who was I showing it to? Was I showing it to? Maybe I was showing it to John.
Me.
Showing it to some other parent. They were like, "Man, he's so good. How are you keeping him still?"
Yeah,
and I zoomed out, and he's just holding an iPad. The secret iPad trick.
It is like a tranquilizer. JJ had her first boxing match. Not in a good way. She was, we were at this little kid discovery center, and there was this kind of outdoor area with Nerf things and balls and a bunch of kids over there. And there was a bunch of kids in there. and his boys were there. He was not there. I forget, you were on your way over or something like that. But so I was watching the kids, and this other kid who was probably three and a half or so, a little older than JJ and Shep. He walks over and he kind of pushes Shep aside, and then I see JJ just kind of clock him. I mean, it is a gang mentality with these kids. And then he looks at JJ and kind of sizes her up, and then goes and reaches for the ball that she was holding, and just immediately JJ just goes boom, boom. Just starts throwing rights and lefts.
Watching Dad on TV.
And I immediately jump up and I'm like, work the jab! Work the jab! And then the kids started throwing back, and it was like they just full on, like we're lefts and rights. And of course, I quickly swooped in and grabbed her, and the other kid's dad swooped in and grabbed him. And I didn't even make eye contact with the dad. It was just like, hey, no. And I sat JJ down real quick, and I was like, hey, we do not hit, but I'm proud of you. And she was totally fine. She just turned around and walked back and started playing. The kid was crying for like 20 minutes.
That's because every time the other parent looked away, Jensen would look at the kid and be like, Here's actually another funny story. So our kids, JJ and my boys, Tom and Shep, are all going to the same preschool, but it's by age, right? It's like 4-year-olds, 4-year-olds, 3-year-olds, and so on and so forth. And so Tom and JJ and Shep all know each other, but Tom is in an older class because he's 3.5, and so they all play on the same playground at the same time. And so I guess JJ, the 2-year-olds had recess at the same time as the 3-year-olds. And so JJ went up to Tom and his other 3-year-old friends and wanted to play. And I guess one of the kids in Tom's grade didn't want to play with the little kid, so she walked away and started to cry, and we found stuff from the teacher. Then Tom went up and gave her a hug. I was like, I'll play with you, JJ. And it was so proud. And this is from the teacher who told us this. She was like, it was so sweet because he went over and played with her instead of playing with his friends. And
So when I heard that, I said, JJ, listen, next time this happens, I'm going to need you to start boxing.
Oh yeah, they got each other's back.
So anyway,
Great.
are they pulling us on those notes?
On those notes.
All right, guys, we're gonna get after it.
Well, we've come to relieve you, my friend. You guys, put your hands together for Jensen Morgan, and let's go along with
Yeah, did you know that in the beginning of season 2, when John told Dean that if you couldn't cure me, you would kill me? Did they tell you that before? They didn't tell me. I didn't know until Dean told Sam. So I didn't know. They never tell me anything.
You mean that was going to come back and play?
Yeah, did they tell you what to react to? Because remember John was number of listeners.
Oh,
the audience.
right. No, they did not tell me.
So you just, like they say, just look horrified, or you know, I mean, it was really perfectly considering what the reveal was. And I was just wondering, like, did they kind of tell you, or you just, did they tell you kind of what?
I think there was some direction of, kind of give you an idea of like it's going to be something that you can't believe you say to you, and then I just react toward it. I'm generally not listening to anybody. It's just I can just go into my kind of bag of tricks and pull something out. Hope that works.
In fact, you didn't hear what you just said. You just been talking.
No, yeah, that was something that they came up with later. So, and they were pretty specific about planting those seeds. So for the most part, they are they do know where they're going or what the intentions of certain things are. But for me, I actually like to kind of stay in the dark about it as long as I can, be more like an audience member, because then I get excited about when I read the script. I'm like, oh, no way, that's playing on. So I prefer that as opposed to them telling me all the, spoiler alerts. I don't want to know.
Just a curiosity, are any of our writers in the house? Is anybody out there currently writing for Supernatural? Sweet. No, I mean for the show. No, thank you, that's amazing. I just want to make sure we can talk badly about that.
Walk it off.
I think for me, I think there are two that I can remember. One was Heart. Having to put down something.
I hated watching you go through that day because Jared, this was early. Was that season 2? It was 1. It was 3.
1.5. 2.
1. So he was still trying to figure. I mean, we weren't as close to the characters as we are now. And so being as close as we are now to the characters, there's an emotional attachment that you have to these characters that you're able to tap into a lot easier now than I think we did back in the first few seasons. And so I remember Jared, during that filming of that scene, he stayed in that heavy emotional state. And he was just like in the corner, just like rocking and I remember, I don't know, you tell him, if you want to tell him what you're thinking about.
I think so. I have a dog. I have 2 dogs now, but at the time I had 2 dogs as well. But it reminded me. So the scene in Heart, you probably have all seen it, where I had to kill Madison. And it made me think about my dog, like having to put down a dog that doesn't know what it had done wrong. And so I kind of started thinking about my dog and how I would feel if I had to go shoot my dog, or that my dog would need to do something. So it's a very sad scene. I started thinking of my dog. But a lot of times in these scenes, like even in Sacrifice, I kind of stayed in it. My 2 big ones were probably Heart in season 2 and the season 8 finale with Mark Shepard, Sacrifice. And so I think, thank you. So those were both, they kind of consumed me a little bit. And also, I feel very lucky. For those who I haven't had the opportunity and pleasure to meet, and thanks, I feel very lucky to be able to play Sam Winchester in front of you guys. So thank you. Scenes that I feel really capture Sam and/or Jared and/or issues a lot of us have dealt with. I really try and give it the sincerity and gravitas that it deserves. So I think those 2.
I don't know. Not to get too serious, but I think honestly, my greatest fear is not being able to get to my family if something happens.
It would need a big engine and a big trunk and 2 seats big enough for that guy and this guy to sleep in. So you tell us. But for the meantime, we'll keep fixing up our ball at the end. Again, we'll get rid of it. So I don't know last time I've seen practical content.
They were also starting to get a little dangerous because a lot of the contacts that they would use were opaque, and so you have this demon who's all dressed gnarly and blood and all this stuff, and they're like, okay, bring the demon to set. Be like this. My mark? Yeah. So you're lying. Sam Winchester.
Which actually isn't as disconcerting as when they bring the demon to set and they're like, okay, action, and it's a fight scene, and they can't see you. So they're just like,
Yeah.
It got to the point where instead of having a team of people to walk up and be like, okay, now punch, but you don't really want to hit him, so don't, they're like, I can't see anything. Like, I can't see if I'm going to hit him or not, because I can't see him.
It was a necessity to advance that technology to where we could just put it in post-production. So we did.
Thank you for visual effects.
Yeah. I actually just had a line. Was it this episode we're filming right now? Where I said, we're in a small town investigating a case, and I say, hey, maybe it's zombies. We get our Walking Dead on. But see, that excites me in Manchester. Unlike other people on other shows. They're not even running fast, they're just crawling. I think so, yeah.
My question for you both is, we know what kind of trouble Dean and Sam have gotten into. Can you tell us what trouble Jared and Jensen have gotten into?
There are people that represent us behind the stage. I'm sure they need to know the kind of shenanigans that happen with he and I. Actually, never mind. I said too much. Look into this light.
We've had some fun. Suffice it to say, Sam and Dean get into worse situations than Jared and Jensen too. But I'm sure we've gotten ourselves out of a few pickles. We'll probably get ourselves back into a few, especially with kids. But yeah, I'm gonna try and avoid the law.
Just do the elbows and call it a night. I think that because of what they've been through, because of the things that they have tried to do outside of what it is that they really do, Dean understands that he is not a domesticated person. I think he understands that Sam will probably never get a chance to have that either. They've tried those coats on, they do not fit. And you know, I think Dean said it best. It was like, I'm at home when I'm driving down Crazy Street next to you. And I believe he feels, or at least he wants to believe, that Sam is in the same boat. And that their purpose is to fight a good fight, no matter what the cost. And I think that inevitably Dean will do anything for his brother. And that, I think, in itself is what motivates Dean to be a brother and to be the best partner in crime that he can be to his brother. And I think he just, in believing in who they are as a unit, is where he wants to see them in the future. Steve Norton. The last question. Oh, that's... Gentlemen, can I pick this time? Dealer's choice, man, pick? Yeah. You mind? What? I mean, usually he gets to pick the phrase, and you let me pick the phrase. You want to pick him? You mind? Yep. Come pick him. All right. This is the last question. Hey! It's the last question. 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 I will tackle you in the ground. I know. Oh my God, it's little Timmy. What's your name? My name's Tim.
Sit in the chair. All right, boys, gather around. Make it more comfortable. Who's your favorite guest star in Washington, Timothy Amundsen?
You didn't hear that. Who is your favorite guest star and why is it Timothy Amundsen? Answer freebie. We're surrounded by. I'm gonna. First off, I want to start this by saying something that I've wanted to say for a long time. Dean Kane.
You know, I brought that up is you put us together, we make one Superman.
Try the wheel. We're here all week.
Hi, Tim.
Ladies and gentlemen, Tim Amundsen.
Tim Amundsen.
No, but seriously, who's your favorite guest star? Why is it me?
Okay, well, you know, it's you because it's generally look at your beard.
Well, you're gonna make me look.
I'm standing right here. It's like, you might as well slap me in the face.
You twist his mustache.
That's true.
You can't.
You're right.
You suck.
As you wish.
I mean, it's not great.
Did it go a little? Did I find the line? Hashtag too soon. That's what.
I'm gonna have to say Genevieve because she is the mother of my kids. Otherwise,
Way to blow it in. Ladies and gentlemen, Jensen.
Hey guys, just a real quick thanks to all the fans that came out and hung out with us at the creation events this year. It's always a pleasure getting around the country and seeing you guys. Thank you so much for your support, your love, your friendship, and looking forward to seeing a lot of you next year. Bye.
Hey guys, I just want to say a big, fat, amazing thank you for an amazing 2015 Creation Entertainment season. I had the most fun, the most amazing time. I got to see so many people with the Always Keep Fighting message. I got to meet so many new friends, so many new fans, and just feel a lot of support and love. And I cannot wait for 2016. So have a great Thanksgiving and a great Christmas and a great New Year's. And save me from this guy. I love y'all. See you next year. Hi guys. Do y'all want to guess what I am watching? All right. Sorry. I'm all cozy. Rocking my gear. And
What was that, honey?
Nothing here. Game's an OT.
hi Ashley. Hi Lorraine. Hi Taylor. What's going on? Got my dog. Keep me safe. Hey girl. Say hi, Sadie. Say hi, Sadie girl. First things first, I see a creepy, scary bunny. I'll continue live. Sorry, I had to turn my brightness up on my phone. I'm slowly getting it. Hi, Heather. Indy. Indy. All right. Ray. Ray Wovoda, the 15-year-old girl. Thank you so much. You're a darling. Who is watching the episode with me? Maybe I'll have some fun commentary, maybe not. Hi Vera, hi Nancy. Morgan Graves, good morning. Where are you? Whoa! Sorry, I just saw a crazy bunny rabbit do something crazy. Hi guys, by the way, welcome to Supernatural Season 11, Episode 7. I'm your host, Jared Padalecki. I play a little guy named Sam friggin' Winchester, and I'm going to try and provide some commentary. As you can tell, the crazy supernatural lights are going. Ooh, I recognize that guy.
Listen, I gotta be real honest. The visions aren't making a whole lot of sense to me.
Sorry, Sam is praying. I'm trying to see what he's saying. Dean caught him. Bad news. I also wanted to check in. So I know the show's going on right now. Elise Marie Betancourt, you loved me on the Gilmore Girls. Thank you. It was a lot of fun. I always joke that I was the original Dean, and I would love to go back and be a part of the movies. Amber Lewis, hi from Kansas. Boo Jacobs, hey yo, back to you. Sorry, I'm kind of all over the place. So I requested that the Represent campaign would go an extra day because y'all were kicking ass, or kicking butt. Am I back? Sorry. I think it might be my phone because now I've been in Silicon Valley and I lost service and now I'm here. So here's where I am in Supernatural for those who are trying to sync up. Love Brianna. So as I was saying, I'm kind of watching and talking at the same time. I requested they extend it because it's doing such great stuff. And I saw something from JJ. I'm going to try and see if I can find it. JJ Young, hi. I got your message and I wanted to say hi to you. Has anybody seen the episode tonight? Am I the only one who's on West Coast feed? Reagan Rose, you're 4 episodes behind. Get on it, girl. Okay. For those who've seen it, what did y'all think? Brazil loves you. Thank you. Who dressed up like the bunny for Halloween? I wish I could. Hi from Denmark. Maybrit Urban. Okay, I'm back. But now I'm in my bedroom because I think I have better Wi-Fi here. And I'm watching me and a clown in an elevator. Fun times, always. Sammy and clowns. The elevator music is a nice touch. Jacinta Chan, I actually am not afraid of clowns in real life. I had a clown party when I was 3 years old. Megan Wright, thank you for all you do. Wait, Sammy's fighting. Get him, buddy. You're Sam friggin' Winchester. Come on. Hit him. Get him. Iron. Ghost possession. Sorry, I've never really sat here and so little fun fact about shooting fight scenes in suits. The fun fact is that they're not really all that fun because you like I was saying, it's actually not all that fun to shoot fight scenes while in a suit. And I got to say that my phone cut out, or rather, we broke Facebook Live video. But I saw a really funny comment saying, "Come to Chicago. There are no clowns in Chicago." So maybe the boys will have to go to Chicago. And now Sam is talking to Donna Hanscom, who we love. Brienne is awesome. Anyways, love you guys. Always keep fighting. I'll be back. I'm going to watch the show a little bit. All right. Hey guys, it is 9:54 here in Vancouver, and I wanted to say I hope you enjoyed the episode. Love y'all. 12 hours left of our 4th Always Keep Fighting campaign. So y'all are kicking ass, and I'm not surprised. And keep it up. Let's finish strong. Brooke Taylor, Jared. I'm losing my voice. Kristen Trainer, AKF, my friend as well. I feel the same way about you. All right. Love you all. Get some rest.